Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome everybody. Talos Mobius here, and as always, I'm joined by Haina. How are you doing, Haina?
I'm doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Tired, and I do apologize to everyone for my sudden disappearance the past month. It wasn't laziness, purely. It was mostly that I was swamped with trying to get a job because, in this economy, you can't really just focus on just a few breadcrumbs. So I've been quite busy on that front, along with some emergencies with some of our pet cats. So yeah, a lot of running around, a lot of time wasted, and not enough time to look into mobile suits or the updates, much more to play the game much to begin with. I've been able to catch a few matches with a few of our clan mates, both on console and PC, but beyond that, nothing incredible. How has your week been in comparison, Haina? Hope less eventful than mine.
It's been alright. Just chilling around gaming.
That's good to hear, at least. Today, we're bringing you a new update announcement, as you've seen by the title of the video. And the title announcement is for the update announcement is for the 24th of April. It's technically the May update, just because this is the last Thursday of April, starting tomorrow. Yeah, they're announcing it early, I guess you could say, by when does it? It's the 30th, so 6 days early, I guess you could say. Either way, Haina, shall we jump into the news?
Of course.
Well, let's look at the news. First and foremost, we get greeted by Director Nakagawa. I hope I did not butcher it, because that will be really embarrassing. As it says, it's gonna be just like the past years, a golden week. Meaning that we're getting the Powered Up Hungers campaign again, per usual, plus a special step roll where we can get a better chance at getting mechanic tickets and such. Nothing incredibly interesting except for the great success at Hungers, meaning that you can buff your mobile suits earlier, which neat.
Get them upgrades up.
Special Battle is back. Have you played much Special Battle every time it's been around, Haina?
Sometimes. But yeah, they've all been pretty interesting.
I think it will be quite chaotic because, usually the spawns are pretty far apart. So yeah, now this time around it's gonna be quite messy, I guess you could say. Especially with the mass driver facility being the first one, that while the cap points are a bit more spread out, the mobile suit spawns are 3 and 3, meaning that whoever beats one side can go to the other side, which can end in a pretty one-sided first fight, depending on how your mobile suit teams end up spawning.
Yeah.
I'd say this one it would be smart for your 1, 2, and 3s to have a 1 raid, 1 support, and 1 general, and then the 4, 5, and 6 having the same, meaning that it's even more emphasis to have 2 and 2 and 2 in your team. But I digress. Maybe you want to go all raid on one side, and the other can be like 2 generals and support, so that the all raid team can possibly maul, or the all general team can maul the opposing team. Who knows?
Yeah.
Resort Development District. This one is interesting because it's down the middle of the fight with no response other than, the main bases, which is interesting. We don't have any cap points. What are your thoughts on that, Haina?
This is an interesting placement, because instead of like the left and right corners being where the bases are, they're in the middle. I wonder if they're like going to implement land battleships there. I don't know.
That'd be cool. Instead of it being the classic Federation ship, it being a big tray. The name escapes me right now for some reason, don't mind me. Either way.
It's a big tray.
No, the big tray, I do remember. The ship that we have on the base is normally, I'm trying to remember the name of. Either way.
Top Day?
No, Top Day is a battleship.
Okay.
I'll remember it when I remember it. Now, if it does return to me eventually, I will laugh. Maria, there we go. I was talking about if I remember it, I will laugh, and there it is. The Maria class. There we go. I was struggling there for a moment, don't mind me. Either way, it'd be interesting to see big trays and dop days instead of Marias. I know that there is a fat uncle in the game files, and we've seen the fat uncle a few times in the situation battles and things like that. So maybe. Last one is Tropical Desert. We've seen this already. Nothing has changed there. So yeah.
Still find the placement's a little weird.
Oh yeah. Now this one is the interesting part. Heine, what if I told you that instead of us getting the classic mobile suit adjustments, we also get custom part adjustments?
Never thought I'd see that.
We've seen it a few times, but not as drastically as now. Usually, when we get new part adjustments, we get the slot reduction. But this time around, we see some of them getting new skills, unlike the classic slot consumption. But it says that it's the less used parts that will get this, meaning we might see more parts getting that love. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, this all sounds pretty good.
We get to use more parts, meaning more builds, meaning more variety, personally. What do you think?
More damage.
Maybe some of them might do increased damage. Who knows? We might see some ASL parts. We might see some part break parts. We've been talking about it in the chat with a few friends of ours. So yeah. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
The RF Gelg has been the 500th mobile suit added to GBO2. But speaking about the 500, well, first of all, they're aiming for the 600th mobile suit, as they say here, meaning that we have to look at 100 more. And the first one of those 100, well, say hello to the G-Quax Gundam, the red G-Quax Gundam specifically.
Yeah.
Now here, the interesting thing, another AUUC is added in GBO2.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning at this point, we might as well get AU units. Come on, fellas. It looks like it's gonna be possibly a raid from what we see. But how about we just look at it before we talk about it? What do you think, Heine?
Of course. Yeah. That'd be a good idea.
A bit off center, so I'm fixing that. Regardless, in case you didn't notice by now, beam rifle probably charged out fires 2 rounds that are instant. Beam saber from the look of things, a hyper hammer, incomes, and Vulcans.
Yeah. It's gonna have like a similar thing going on with the Engage Gundam minus the funnels.
What do you mean with the Engage Gundam, if I may ask?
Oh no, it's gonna have a similar playstyle to the Raid. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a few of those.
Oh,
but I'm referring to the Raid variants.
Oh,
without the funnels.
Oh, the Engage Gundam booster type? Maybe. I mean, the Hyper Hammer is certainly something that the Grandari Gundam has been using for a while, and it's really sad and ironic to see the Red Gundam from Z-Coax to be the one that actually becomes the Grandari Gundam that the Grandari itself wanted to be.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that means that we might see a RX-782 buff around the corner. Maybe they're aiming to see what will happen with this unit.
Maybe.
Maybe, that is correct. But that covers everything in terms of this update. The unit adjustments and everything will come tomorrow. I doubt that I will be able to make a video tomorrow as they come out, as in the afternoon, which is usually when Heine and I record my afternoon. I will be away at another job interview. Wish me best of luck, please.
Please, good luck.
Thank you. But that covers everything, other than the mobile suit adjustments and everything of that sort. Again, we're gonna be getting the red Gundam from Gundam G-Quax. The design is a lot cooler in GBA2 than I expected it to be. I'm glad to see that its design translates quite well. I hope that it's fun. I hope I can roll it. Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow.
I might too, depending.
Your thoughts on it, Heine?
Honestly, I would like to get it myself, see how it plays. I actually like the fact that it's got the funnels for harassment, the melee weapons for the funnies. I can possibly go Unga Bunga.
And a very possibly good beam rifle from the look of things as well. Now, I should say that unfortunately...
Sorry for interrupting. Mark II maybe?
Mark II maybe. A beam rifle Mark II, that would be quite funny. I know what you mean about the Gundam Mark II's beam rifle, by the way. But also I should say, so that we won't get yelled at, I know the funnels that the G-Quax Red Gundam has are called beats. Don't worry. Just with my accent, it sounds like I say something entirely different.
Now you mention it. Why does it look a lot like the Elmeth's bits?
Because that was probably what they were meant to be.
Gotcha.
It is, after all, the 1 year war Gundam equipped with 1 year war upgraded technology, like the Alpha Psychomu system, as it's called, and things like that. Regardless, that covers everything in terms of the Red Gundam. What are your thoughts on how small this update might be?
Pretty small, but it's not. But that just means they're saving up the best stuff for later.
Yeah,
They're cooking.
That's for certain. That's for certain. But
They might. Oh, good.
oh, I was gonna say that means that there's probably a lot more to look forward to when the July update comes out, because this is technically the May update. We've just done before May.
Gordon Ramsay is going to be in that kitchen. Yet, and where's the lamb salt? No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry. The funniest part is that the next month's update will come out probably on the 29th or the 21st. I'd say 29th because it's technically third to last day of the month. But they might release it early depending on how they want to do it. Regardless, that means that the people who start saving up, anniversaries around the corner, they're going to be dropping things that you may want to grab. Up next, I won't be surprised if we get the G-Quax Gundam itself or the Gundam Quax.
Yeah.
Regardless, I keep saying button regardless, it's funny. That should do it though about this update. So,
by the way, it's the G-Quax.
Well, it's the G-Quax, therefore the Gundam Quax.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Goose. I know that one doesn't, quack as much, it honks more, but I blame Goose. We all blame Goose.
We all blame the Cobra Chicken.
A quick thank you as always to our patrons, our privates, First Class Gundam Explain Sneaky-sama. Thank you very much for your support. And we'll see you all on the battlefield, per usual.
That's Vidania.